Ooh, wee, Big Mo needs his yard mowed. Come mow it for me. Yeah, I've been busy. Couldn't get to it. Anyway, yeah, look here. All the banana plants, and I mean all of them, are coming back. Wasn't sure if they were because we had that hard freeze for a bunch of days, and usually don't get that low here. So, wasn't sure how they were going to react. If they were going to come back or not, but they are. This stuff's coming back. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. I haven't ever looked it up. I don't know what it is. But and also this that the dogs chewed up. It's amongst these weeds here, but it's trying to make a comeback, I think. And I am going to plant something here. I don't know if it's going to be there or maybe over there somewhere. I don't know, but here it is. Here it is. Yeah. What do you think that is? Let me know in the comments below if you know. I know because I bought it. And it has the name on the other side on a sticker. I'm not going to show you. Then you would know, you know. But yeah, let me know if you know what this is. I'm going to plant that here and probably when I get a chance, you know, next day or two. Anyway. Woo, the pollen is bad. It's killing me. But anyway, have you ever had, let's get down to the point here. Have you ever had one of those days? One of those days. Yeah, you know the days. When it rains, it pours. And you know what? That is an old adage for a reason. Because it's true, it happens that way sometimes. When it rains, it pours. And that day it did. You may say, Big Mo, why didn't you record it? We love to see your misery. Well, I don't know how other channels do it unless it's faked or something, but if I roll a mower over on its top or, you know, any kind of disastrous thing like that, or just something that's, you know, not good, the last thing that I, Big Mo, think of is pulling out the camera, whipping out the camera and recording it. It's just not my thing. It was about a little over a week ago. I was in a yard, and it has one little entryway into the backyard where you go down a steep hill. It's not wide, and that's how you get to the backyard. And the backyard's on a whole different level. It's down where the basement is, so it's a whole floor, like a house, a floor of a house. It's a whole floor's difference because the basement's down there and the rest of the house is up here where the front yard is. So I was down in there with the V-Rod and going along nice and smooth as usual, and then all of a sudden nothing. It wouldn't go. It got to where it wouldn't go. I was like, oh boy, the hydro system, something's happened obviously. So looked at it, and sure enough, hydro oil gushing out of it just everywhere. So I was like, oh boy, because I had a problem like this with the tiger cat, the old 12-year-old trusty tiger cat here, who's having some problems right now. Yeah, I had a issue with it when I first got it. One of the pumps basically exploded or whatever, and it just went everywhere, and it was the pump, you know. So I thought, couldn't really see where it was all coming from, so I just assumed in my head the worst, you know. It's the pump, it's gone bad, and just like it did on that one. So yeah, couldn't get it out of that backyard, you know, on its own accord. So I had to get the precious little 36-inch Skag, who's been a workhorse for me. I tell you, I will not go without a 36-inch mower. I'm telling you guys, get you a 36-inch mower. You won't regret it. Comes in handy in numerous ways. But anyway, I was able to go down in there with it, pull the V-Rod across the yard with it, which brings me to another point. Another handy tool that I will never go without mowing, and you should always have in your everyday carry of your lawn mowing life in your truck, is towing ropes. And I always like to have ratchet straps and towing ropes in my truck because it's got me out of many a scrape. The ratchet straps have always worked really good for me. Like if you're in some kind of area where you're not going to be able to get to it with anything, you can kind of ratchet something up out of an area. But yeah, the towing ropes, very important. So I was able to tow it across the yard with the 3-foot mower and get it to the bottom of that little entrance that's a steep hill. Wouldn't pull it up the hill because it was just sliding. The wheels were just spinning trying to get it up there. So I had to unhook the truck. We pulled it up in the driveway, and then we was able to pull up the V-Rod up onto the driveway. And thank God that it was not as hard as it could have been, because it could have been it could have been a lot harder of a situation to deal with, but it went smoothly. So I thank God for that. And we get it up there. Once we have it on the driveway's a slope. So I go hook the truck back up, pull the trailer up in there, and we're able to just roll it right down on to the trailer. So I go drop it off at the dealership. You know, I'm fixing to go out of town, you know, so I got to get this stuff done. At that point, I was fixing to go out of town. So I dropped all that off. I dropped it off, came back here. Sorry, just wondering what that is. Came back here, picked up the trusty old Tiger Cat, the 12-year-old mower, went on my merry way to work, finished the day. And we finished up that subdivision, went to another one. I jumped on the trusty Tiger Cat and wouldn't start. So I finished that yard with the 36-inch. Sounded like a battery problem to me, so we went to Ace Hardware, paid $100 and got a new battery for the mower, put it in, started up, finished the day. But yeah, it was one of those days, which turned into kind of two of those days. Not the second one wasn't nearly as bad, but jump ahead to a week later, and I go to mow with the mower, and I'm mowing along. It's been a week. The V-Rod's been in the shop for a week. They've just been backed up and wasn't able to get to it. And so I'm mowing. It gets to be about almost 4 o'clock before I see the message. They sent me a message saying the V-Rod's done. So I was like, oh, go pick that up. It'll be a lot quicker, because it, you know, the poor old Tiger Cat, it's just, I mean, it's never been as fast as the V-Rod, but it's, you know, it's slow. It's like an old man like me, you know, slowing down. So I'm gonna go pick that V-Rod up. So I come to drop the Tiger Cat off here at the hacienda, and I go to pull it off the trailer out here, much like that, is right there. And tick, 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 won't start. And I'm in a hurry. You see, here's the key. I'm in a hurry because I close at 5. At this point, it's 4 or something. And it's like a little bit of a drive from here. So, I'm like, oh. So I have to get, once again, the precious little 36-inch mower, get it off. Luckily, here's a key. That's why it's good to have stuff like this. This came in really handy for this, for sure. Luckily, I have a side gate on there where I was able to just get the 3-foot off without moving the other one. So I got it off, pulled the Tiger Cat off the trailer to get it the hell out of the way, and got it off in time. Went, picked up the V-Rod, go in there. It didn't cost anything. It was under warranty. Oh, by the way, it wasn't the pump. It was just, all it was I guess a hose was busted. Couldn't really tell what was happening with it at the time looking at it, but yeah, I think it was just a hose. Anyway, didn't have to pay anything. Bought a little something, some mixed gas while I was there. Went out there to get it, to put it on the trailer, and it was wasn't working, you know. So I was like, son of a beep. So I go in there, it's not fixed, you know. So he comes out and he looks at it and he pours a little bit more hydro oil in it, and apparently there's an air pocket in there or something, but he drove it around a while and it got to working. So I was right with the world. So ended up okay, got it. So I'm still having a problem with this, you know. I'm trying to figure out what's causing this to battery to go dead on this one. So that's what I'm doing right now. I charged up the battery, it started. When I charged it up, it could just be those terminals on the top where the rubber things are not really great on top of that, so it could be shorting out against that seat, or it could just be the starters causing it, or who knows. Let me know, Tom Dobie. If you don't already watch Tom, go over there and look at Tom Dobie's channel. Tom Dobie Mower Repair, Mower Repairman Extraordinaire. Yeah, Tom, let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on that? Anyway, yeah, so it was a couple of one very stressful day and another one that wasn't unstressful. Anyway, let's go do something. I'm gonna go mow. Maybe we'll talk about something else. I don't know. Let's wing it. We'll just wing it. Let's do it now. Well, that's it for this video. Stop.
And them bird right there. You see that bird right there?
Came down while we were talking and bit me on my arm. That is nuts. Never seen anything like that. Anyway, yeah, we ended up here. That was very strange. I've never had a bird bite me. But yeah, another strange thing was, had a stampede. Started over here and ran through there. I have no idea where they went over there because there's not really much back there, but a literal stampede of dozens of deer. It was nutty. I've never seen that many deer. I've seen a lot of deer in different places around the area because there's just a lot of deer around this area, but I've never seen that many. That was crazy. I am so glad I was down here at the lower part of the yard, middle part of the yard, instead of up there at the top, because that would suck to have that many deer running at you. It was very, very strange. But yeah, on that note, getting bit by a bird and you know, almost stampeded by deer. Yeah, so we'll end it here, and I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend and a great everything that's ahead of this, you know, in the future. Okay, till next time, Big Mo signing off. Boo!